what's up, YouTube? This is your host, King Gio. Now, you remember the other day when Hercshel Walker and Warnock had a debate, right? And you remember, if you saw it, but if you haven't, go look at it on YouTube, where Hercshel Walker said that the church that Mr. Warnock is in, they own a building or they own a property where they're evicting their tenants for not paying. So yesterday, Mr. Walker, in front of some reporters or whatever the case may be, he had people behind him in that property or around that property, and someone asked him, someone asked him, can he show them proof of people who are being evicted or have been evicted? And he couldn't show proof. And he asked him, answer the question. He couldn't answer that question. He just said, if you want to go inside. Who's going to go inside? People. I'm tired of people making accusations or saying something and they cannot back it up. That's not how life works. Okay? I'll give you an example. Donald Trump said that the FBI planted the evidence there. Okay. How dumb can this man be? Alright? If you say that the FBI planted the evidence, why don't you show the country, or show your people, because I don't care, show your people that the FBI, because you got cameras, your whole Mar-a-Lago has cameras, surveillance cameras, show the people the FBI going inside your property with empty boxes or with boxes, right, that are full, going in, not coming out, going in with full boxes and coming out with the same boxes. Then you could say, see, they planted the evidence. We have cameras. This is a man who got caught the other day. They came out saying to his people, move the boxes. And the camera caught his people moving boxes. That's not very wise. So the same goes for Hercshel Walker, or for anybody. When you say that that this person did something, say it with proof in hand, because words are just words, especially when it comes to debating and stuff like that. You can say all you want, but show me proof. I guarantee you that if someone would have been evicted from that property, out of spite, someone would have said something. Because it's human nature. Oh yes, they threw me out. They kicked me out because I was $1 short, or whatever the case may be. But no one came forward. Because the church said you don't say anything? Could be. But there's no proof. So if you went into the debate and you knew that was going to happen, you should have shown us proof. Because everybody who goes into this debate always just accuses someone of doing something. And you can always find out because you can always Google it. Google is free. And you can always find out the internet, out of the Freedom of Information Act. Freedom of Information Act. So you can get all that information. But how can you go and say that you have this and that and you don't? And you don't. And then the people believe what he says. A man who literally said, we're going to take our good oil and it's going to go to China, and then we're going to get their bad air here. And people are voting for him not because of Hercshel Walker. They're voting because they want the power. They want to take over the House, not understanding that all the Republicans are going to do is going to just going to stop delaying things that need to be done in this country. Okay? Like I said, inflation is everywhere. That's not Biden's fault. That's nobody's fault. It's just supply and demand. But it's getting ridiculous that every time we want to do something, we can't do it because the Republicans don't want to do it. We would have gotten most of the stuff done if it wasn't from Manchin and Sinema. But those two act more Republican than they do Democrats. You know? And you cannot live like that. Think about it this way. Everybody talking about Trump. Oh, his tax act. But hey, his tax cut helped the wealthy, as it did some individuals until 2020. Because in 2020, your taxes are going to keep going up from 2020 all the way to 2027, and you're going to pay more taxes by them than you were when he was in office already. But for businesses, it's permanent. For businesses, it's permanent. I'm going to give you another example. The Democrats cry, right, that 1% of the people, 1% of the rich don't pay their share tax, their fair shares. The Elon Musk, the JetBlues, and all these big conglomerates. So if they're bitching about that, so why don't they pass that a law? Why don't they take away the loophole? Right? Why don't they do it? Because it doesn't benefit them. Because they themselves have stocks in these companies. They themselves own a portion of these companies. So it doesn't benefit them. They can talk all they want. And they can say, you know what? Yeah, it's true that this company doesn't pay much and this company did pay zero. But if you look at their portfolio, some of these senators, some of these Democrat senators do have some interest, some invest interest in that company. So, so that's why it hasn't been done. So, people of Georgia, I understand that you want the power, but you gotta vote for the right person. You just can't vote because you're gonna see. Hercshel Walker said to Warnock that he voted 96% of the time. That Warnock voted 96% of the time for what Biden said, for the House said, and it's gonna be the same thing if he was there. Walker's gonna vote for everything that the Republicans are gonna vote for, or it's gonna deny everything that the Republicans are gonna deny. So you're still at square one. You have to vote for people who are looking out for your interests. To make sure that when you get old enough, you'll be able to retire. You're gonna get good. You're gonna get your Social Security. You're gonna get this. You're gonna get that. You understand? Stop voting because of he's a Republican. I gotta vote Republican, or I gotta vote this. Don't do that. That's not good. That is not good.